what I'm buying this week is a card I wanted to talk to you about. Like we just had said, we like players that we haven't seen in a while. Like Jeremy Lin, we're not talking about as the greatest player ever, but it's cool to bring back Linsanity. And I have a question for you as a Knicks fan that I asked my dad this last week. Where does Jeremy Lin rank on the all-time Knicks leaderboard?
Anywhere near the top.
Not top 10?
No one cared. I mean, listen, Linsanity was awesome in New York at the Garden. Everybody loved Lin. It was a great time. And listen, would have been cool to maybe like give him a contract. The fact of the matter is Carmelo Anthony was the guy on the team. He got injured. Lin came in, had an insane run, energized New York. We'll always love him for it. By the way, I didn't want Lin to leave. I didn't want Jeremy Lin to go to the Raptors or the Lakers or the Bobcats or whatever team he was on, the Hornets, right? But, you know, I don't think New York is very particular about who their rock star is, right? And they were not going to let Jeremy Lin come and mess with Melo at the time. And listen, the Knicks, similar to my Mets, similar to my Jets, they all stink.
My argument is he's probably better than Latrell Sprewell. He's probably better than Charles Oakley. So I think he's a top 10 Knick of all time. And it's sad to say because that Knicks franchise, I mean, like, Walt Frazier's probably better, Ewing's better. Like, there's a couple names, but I mean, Jeremy Lin.
Latrell Sprewell was an all-star. Jeremy Lin, not an all-star.
Yeah, but look, people forget Latrell was even on that team. Also, never won anything. Wouldn't actually no one of the Knicks wins anything. So back to the card. Jeremy Lin Timeless Moments is a very cool card.
This is a cool card. I'll give you that. Yeah, for $188 auto with the Linsanity Time magazine. Very, very cool.
This was such a nostalgic card, so we're gonna pay out of pocket for it because you want to see in your collection. You want to tell your grandchild, hey. We used to have this little Asian guy from Harvard that came in for the Knicks and dropped 40 points when no one expected him.
Well,
so
part of the Linsanity though too is like the story behind Jeremy Lin. He was sleeping on his buddy's couch before he signed a 10-day contract with the Knicks. Then signs with the Knicks. Melo goes down. Within like 30 days, he's balling out at MSG, the most famous arena in the world, right? And he's dropping daggers, winning games in a way that the city needed at the time.
In the way the Knicks have never seen. So, which I'm saying is why Jeremy Lin...
Until Jalen Brunson, of course.
Jeremy Lin might be a top 10 Knick of all time at this point.
There is no way Jeremy Lin is a top 10 Knick of all time, just so you know.
You could go look at this card, and you're going to be like, this is at $100. Probably will do on $500.
Can you name 3 New York Knicks who played in the 70s? Go.
Ewing, Oakley, Starks.
Okay, Ewing played in the 90s, was drafted in 85. So was Oakley and Starks. Let's go to the 70s.
Frazier, King, Reed.
Nice.
Boom.
That was impressive.
Thank you. My dad's a Knicks fan. Go back to Jeremy Lin. We're not done talking about it. What the fuck are we doing? This Jeremy Lin card, you might be like, who the fuck's buying Jeremy Lin? These are $100 autos. No one gives a shit. This is going to be a 2K card because this is such a cool card and such a cool moment from such a good product. This is what I'm talking about with Dappz. We don't need to see Eli Manning. We want to see Mario Manningham. Bring us the vibes.
Bring us the vibes. I like that. Okay. What else you got?
Next, a Dappz case hit that we actually liked. Dappz figured it out. Sure, did they have to steal everything Panini's done and just take manga and turn it into anime? Sure, but it's a cool card.
But the television makes it unique, okay? Yeah. I'll give them that. Like, the TV around it, that is cool.
Well, it's an homage to an early 60s Dappz, like the Willie Mazes. Sorry, the year's wrong. I'm not a vintage guy, but this used to be a type of card that came out. Nonetheless, this is a number to 5 Derek
It used
Jeter.
to be a type of TV, Ethan, too, before your time.
Yeah, I only know Game Boys. Derek Jeter 2-5 manga.
Derek Jeter or Derek Jeter? Is that with a D or a J?
We're resetting this. We're restarting this.
No, we're not. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. We love this.
Listen, Derek Jeter, one of the most overrated shortstops in history, literally only famous because the Yankees left him there, kind of like Jim Harbaugh, why he's the coach of the Ravens, because he was good at one point. So let's keep him around for 20 years. But yeah, Derek Jeter 2-5. This is a good card. People like it. It looks sick. It's at $200. It'll probably end up at $1,000, but it's a PSA 8, so no one wants it. Grab it, crack it, BGS it, sell it for $2K.
Dude, Jeter sells. He just keeps selling. His Garbage Pail Kid comes out. It's doing 300 raw.
Dude, he's
like,
so
non-numbered.
Overrated. I hate Derek Jeter. He ruined my Marlins. He's a piece of scumbag. He might own Arena Club, which I'm a fan of, but that's the only good thing he's ever done.
Also, Red Refractor, though, at 224, 2 days left. This kind of seems like a steal.
Yeah, it is a steal. That's why I put it on the show.
Even at 600-700, I still feel like it's...
Dude, this is financial advice. Go buy the card. Yeah. Tell me I'm wrong.
And we just, you made somebody, what, $30K last week?
Yes.
2 weeks ago?
He was at my store with the card yesterday, like, how much you want to give me for it? Like,
oh, he didn't sell it yet?
No.
He just got the offer.
Dude, he thinks it's 100K, and it's honestly when Tatum comes back and shows people he's an elite player.
Who is your homie? What's his name?
Marco.
Marco. Listen, I'm sure you've done plenty of deals. All right, but let me tell you a story real quick, Marco, because I know you're watching this. I had an offer 2 years ago. Anthony Richardson, 1 of 1, Black Prism, for $25K. I thought the card was worth 40 because the true 101 did 90, and I wanted roughly half of that, which I didn't think was unreasonable. That card is worth $5K right now. Take your money now. There's no guarantees these downtowns are going to stay with these prices. They're hot right now. Get rid of that card. Make $30K. Put $60K into something else that Ethan advises on this show.
Dappz just put Jason Tatum and Anthony Richardson on the same plate is crazy. Jason Tatum is a NBA champion, a first ballot Hall of Famer, and only 27 years old.
Hold on there, Ethan boy. We're not putting them on the same plate. We're teaching stories of how to prevent losses. I'm not comparing Jason Tatum to Anthony Richardson. The only story that I'm telling here is that when you have an offer, you should consider it.
Yeah, he considered it.
I'm not comparing Jason Tatum to Anthony Richardson at all. I'm just saying you have a $60,000 offer on that card right now. You might have a $40,000 offer in 3 months.
You could.
Right?
But Jason Tatum won't play for a year, so you're safe.
Sure. But it's also good to take profits was my only point. Especially when you can make that much profit in 30 days.
Yeah.
Like, I guess what I'm saying, too, is how much more are you going to make on that card?
Maybe
are you gonna
20 grand.
Right, and you got to wait a year.
Yeah.
So now the question becomes to Marco is you can't make 20 grand off of that 60 over the year?
You know,
yes,
that's
you
valid.
can.
That's very valid.
That's valid.
Elite ball knowledge. Next, we have a 3-time champion who might win a 4th. Mookie Betts, Heritage Real Ones Auto, PSA 10. And like I talked about, Dappz does have some cool shit. Real Ones, great set. You get an autographed on a card that looks like he signed it aftermarket, but it's in the market. Let's see Dappz Chrome do like a real one. Let's see a basketball product where it's an action shot with a real auto. No, I don't need an auto gap that whites it out. I want to see it like on the card. Kind of nostalgic. This guy's great. This guy's a Hall of Famer. Buy this card.
Love Mookie Betts. I'm curious as to, how many people who watch the show are modern buyers versus any vintage, and I'm sure less people obviously collect vintage who watch the show. I hope vintage buyers do watch the show. And the reason I'm asking this is I'm looking at this card. I love the Mookie play. I have 2 reactions to this card. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it because it's so dull, right? Like, I hate it because it has that. But then I go, you know what? It's cool.
It's different.
It's cool. It's different. It's on card. You're right. I love the fact that it looks like it's an aftermarket auto. It's not. It's growing on me. For sure.
It should grow on you. And listen, only rich people collect vintage, and they're not watching the show because they're already rich. You guys have your opportunity to buy cards like this and become rich. This is financial advice. Go buy this card.
This is not financial advice.
Mookie Betts. This is going to be a $1,000 card.
All right, who else you got?
I want to talk about some young kids. Maybe next show we'll talk about the rookies from last year and this year. But Dappz Buzelis, when he was on the Elite, I thought he was a stud. This kid's a bucket. And now you look at the Bulls, and they're a bunch of bullshit. They have no one on the team. Dappz Buzelis might be taking 20 shots a game. So one of the better kids in this class. I like the card. It's gold. It's PSA 10. No, I hate the sparkles, but yes, this card's cheap for what it is. $400. This could be $1,500 in the season. He could average 20 points a game. I wouldn't put it past him.
Hey, gold is always going to be something you could sell also. So.
Gold is gold.
All right, what else you got?
Jambalaya LeBron. The Jambalaya series has taken off. The Kobe's and the Jordan Jambalayas have 5x in the past calendar year. And it doesn't make sense because the Kobe and the Jordan aren't even that rare. The Kobe and the Jordan are cool cards or first-year Jambalayas, but, I mean, LeBron's are way shorter print. Look at the pop of this card. There's like 25 graded in existence. I think these cards have so much room to go up because they're really cool cards and they're really tough grades. So go out and invest in the Jambalaya LeBrons. LeBron market is the next bump. If he really retired this morning, this card would have 3x'd. Just wait for the retirement. Wait for people to get the accolades.
Honestly, I didn't even know LeBron had a Jambalaya. I thought this was pre-LeBron.
So he has an 03, an 04, an 05, and an 06. He has 4 Jambalayas, and they're all cool, and they're all really cheaper than Kobe.
Super low pop, too.
Super low. And the orange and the green is cool. Reminds me of like a Gatorade. I don't know. I like it.
Love it. What else you got?
So now we have one of the
This is disgusting.
disgusting, and you're gonna get such a discount for the same card. This is a cracked ice Mahomes Contenders auto, and a PSA 10 of this card just did like 170,000. This is not rookie year.
This is out of Honors.
This is out of Honors. So it's the same card, but released in 2020, and it was like a recollection. So basically there was a Contenders auto that was never signed. They're like, shit, I'm not throwing this in the trash. Mahomes, sign this, hand number this. We're going to put it out. This card is at 8K. This card's probably going to finish for way under 20K. And if this card just said 2017 on it, it would be a 70K card. So go fucking buy it. Mahomes is the greatest quarterback of all time. He'll be in a Super Bowl again this year. Just, it's a beautiful card.
This is a beautiful card,
beautiful
dude.
card.
This is a beautiful card.
Yeah, I'll be bidding on this.
I
Like,
might
for
be
real.
bidding on this too.
Yeah, don't bid me up, people. And look, the auto's at 10, bro. Mahomes never has 10 autos, and so they're saying this is Honors, which means they recollected it, and they're lying. This card was actually signed in 2017. That is Mahomes' old autograph. This is not the new auto. So this is literally the same card you could have gotten in 2017 for 1/5 of the price.
Well, this is a card that 20 years from now, when people see this signature, they're like, I don't give a shit. I want that
care.
Mahomes. It's so sick.
I can
One
get
or two.
20%. I can get the card at 20% of the real card. It's the same card.
And by the way, we ripped. My buddy was ripping Honors back in 2020.
So
Honors was really hot, and it was
Such a good product.
it was such a good product. And listen, there was hit or miss, but there was an Aaron Rodgers Kaboom, and it had a 101, and he signed it. And you know, you don't get Kaboom signed,
No.
right? So it was a really cool card, and that's Honors, man. And to be honest, Honors is not an easy box to even find these days.
No, it's such a good product. And when it's so funny you bring this up. One of my biggest regret sells ever is Mahomes has an Honors downtown to 3 or 4, and it's the first year downtown 2018. I sold it for like $9,000, and it's probably worth 30 or maybe even more one day. It's such a good card. Honors is such a good product, and it's kind of hard to hit in.
Speaking of Kabooms, what do you got next?
This is the last card we're talking about because I think this card's going to end for way cheaper than it is because it's the first year Green Kaboom. It's in a Golden State jersey. It's Klay Thompson, and it's a PSA 10. This card is electric, and it started an era. This is a first-year Green PMG. This is like Curry's brother. Like, if this card was Steph Curry, you're talking $1 million. This is Klay Thompson. You can get it for under 50, 60K. You should go buy it and you should forget you own it because in 10, 20 years, people are going to see this card, and it's going to be so expensive.
So expensive. And I love the comparison of a first-year Green Kaboom being like a PMG. And for people watching this show who, listen, of course there's people who, like your buddy Marco, maybe they want to flip a card in 3 months or 6 months or 1 month or a year, whatever. But there's also people who are going to buy and stash, and they're going to hold long term. And this is one of those cards that, like you said, forget you have it. This thing is just going to go wildly up in price.
Yeah.
And look at historical data, again, which we talk about all the time. Look at green PMGs and red PMGs of the 90s and how much they're selling for. And by the way, not of players that were amazing. Right? Like
bad players.
And Klay Thompson is not a bad player. This is a guy who won 4 championships.
4 championships. He's super relevant. And also, I don't think Klay Thompson is one of those players that you're going to disappear in a couple of years. He'll be on news segments. He'll be on ESPN. Like, Klay Thompson's a very marketable, fun, cool guy.
Dating Meg Thee Stallion.
Exactly. So watch this card. People are going to look at it and be like, hey, it's a 60K card. And I wouldn't be surprised if it does 200, 150. Like, this card will explode. I'm a big buyer on it.